this might be the final video before I actually release a proper trailer on, I don't know, Monday or something. As well as the release of Light Containment Zone. Now, when I first release this map, there will not be heavy containment, entrance zone, or the surface. Meaning the only 3 playable classes will be the Class D personnel, the SCP subjects, yes there is, well the SCP subjects, and scientists. So those will be the only playable classes at first. So what are you going to be able to do? Well, let's just show you everything that's in Light Containment Zone in-game. And I have now decorated and fully roofed the place. Okay, so I've of course, since I'm the only player, I'm going to spawn as a Class D. So, as you can see, the Class D cells, they now have sinks and things. And they've also got a bed. So, let's show you what you can do as a Class D. Let's just run through the ear rape corridor because I don't like this. Well, if you come to the end of the corridor, you'll see a collectibles gallery. So, every class in the game will spawn with a collectibles gallery. And you don't know what these things are for. Well, I will show you what they're for when we get to it. So as you saw in the previous video, of course we have keycards. Now, I just had to update the map just there, so you can see where I'm going on the map. Anyway, so GR18, SCP-372, same thing. So this is what his containment chamber looks like now. Of course 372 is not playable, but, you know, his chamber's still in the game. There's also this whole funny meme text thing, Pyro added that, I'm not going to remove it. So what can you get in 372? Another collectibles gallery, because there's coins hidden throughout the facility. Of course, a keycard, and a flashlight. And I believe scientists can spawn in 372 as well. So that's cool. Anyway, yeah. Wait, did one of these items just respawn? Hold up, hold up. Yeah, the keycard did, okay. So that's something I'll patch out in a minute. Let's just pretend that wasn't there. So of course, let's go to SCP-012. Now, wait a minute, I can't even open 012 yet. What am I doing? So let's head up to Peanut's room. Now, purely while Light Containment Zone is here, and just Light Containment Zone, there will be a keycard spawning in Peanut's room. So, well, not Peanut's room specifically, but the room outside Peanut's room. Yeah, this one. So specifically, just while it's only Light Containment Zone, of course the revolver's going to spawn here for the entire thing, but there is a keycard up here just for a limited time. And yeah, SCP-173's room. There isn't really much else to add here. I mean, I can go in, but that's all I can really do. There's nothing else much I can do, to be honest. But yeah, SCP-173's room, it's basically done. There's nothing else I can add to it. I can take full damage, so I can't really jump down the stairs. Like, I can do this, but I can't, like, jump to the bottom, because if I do, I'll die. You can also glider redeploy, that's something I need to disable. I haven't finished the settings yet, I just want to kind of show the map. Okay, so the bathroom hall, so if you go into the bathroom, there's something in each bathroom. The male bathroom, you can find a keycard. And in the female bathroom, you can get another coin. So now let's move on to the next, quad room, I guess. I'm just gonna call these. So you can either go into the next corridor, the Armory, or 914. So let's show off the Armory first. So you need level 2 keycard access to open this. And this is what's inside. So, also, just for now, for balance purposes, there is a medkit that spawns in here. I don't know if you, like, I do want to defer it from Secret Lab at the same time, but also have it be Secret Lab, because that's what it is. So, I'll let you guys decide. Should there be a medkit in the Armory? They don't usually spawn in the Armory. So, do you want one to spawn in here still, or should I remove the medkit from the Armory? Anyway, more grenades and smoke grenades are in here. You can also get another revolver, or aka Com-15, and another P90. Well, there's only one P90 in this map, but this is the natural spawn for the P90. I want this ammo though. Anyway, let's open the door with our keycard, and let's head into 914. So, how does 914 actually work? Well, if you press this button here and go inside, we'll be greeted with SCP-914. There's also another coin in here. But yeah, these only stack up to 5, so let's just drop the flashlight. So what do I do then? So the settings, I'm sorry to say, but the settings are purely decorative. You can't do anything with these. I would have allowed it, but I can't, because if I did, I would run out of channels, and yeah, first off, it wouldn't work properly, and 2, I wouldn't be able to add or change anything in the map come an emergency. So how does it work? You put a coin in the intake, and you push the button. And a random item will pop out. As you can see, I just got a COM 15 again. And then if I chuck another coin in here, and push the button again, we've got a medkit this time. You have to pick up the item in order to put in another coin, by the way. The item has to be picked up. But this is basically a lucky dip, I guess. That's kind of what 914 is. It's just a lucky dip. But you can get some really useful stuff from 914. Like this just basically gave me an MP7. It's just a P90 but worse. Like a much worse version of the P90. We're just gonna chuck in another coin. Hit this. As you see, we've got another flashlight, the most pointless item you can get in this game. And then let's input our last token we have, and just press the button again. What do we get? And we got another keycard. That's really useful. See, a 914, probably one of the more useful rooms in this building, honestly. So I guess I should show you SCP-012 as well. Because of course, our medkit, we can't use it. Because, you know, full health. But there is a SCP that isn't playable that does appear in this game. There's actually 2. Not including SCP-079. He will show up when I do Heavy Containment Zone. So let's just show off what SCP this is. And this is actually SCP-500, Panacea. Now, there's also an extra token in here, don't mind if I do. So what does SCP-500 do? Well, it's a chug-chug. That's exactly what it is. SCP-500 is the cure-all pill, and it'll basically just make you feel perfect again. It's basically a medkit, but even more OP. So medkits cannot restore full health or shield. So if you're a MTF commander with 150 health, your medkit will never heal you fully. And that's where SCP-500 comes into play. And yeah, there's also SCP-012. Just don't try to finish writing that. And yeah, there's also a coin in here. There's quite a few coins hidden around the facility. So let's head back to 914, see if I can get anything cooler. And then we'll head up to the Decontamination room, as that is the next area of, well, showcase, I guess. So when am I going to be adding Heavy Containment Zone? Well, for Heavy Containment Zone, I can't really add it until we get teleporters, so for now it's just going to be Light Containment. But I am adding something, though. On Halloween, I will release a special game mode for this map. And that's going to be SCP-682. You'll get more details on that once it's done. Anyway, let's go, boys. What do we get this time? Oh, great, another flashlight. Just what I wanted. Alright. Let's hope it's not a keycard that pops out, because like, you can't carry more than 5. Aha! Yes! Okay, so we actually got a Epsilon 11R with a thermal scope. Or a UV scope, I guess. Now, I'm trying to go for the SCP Secret Lab weapons. So you've got the COM 15 sidearm, which is a revolver. You've got the P90, which is of course a epic SMG. You've got the MP7, which is a blue regular SMG. You've got the Epsilon 11, which is a tactical assault rifle. And then there's the Logister, which is of course a LMG. And the Micro is actually a legendary tactical shotgun. So yeah, useful for killing SCPs. But yeah, this weapon specifically isn't going to be found nowhere in the map. The only place you can actually get this gun is from 914. Attachments specifically come from 914. So if you get a USP, which is a regular pistol by the way, I forgot to mention that, you can actually get a suppressed version of it from 914. but that's the only place you can get it. And like I said, 914 is completely random. And again, you can get an Epsilon, but with a thermal scope like this. So I could thieve through exit A, but like I said, there's no point unless you're trying to hide from SCPs. So what can you do? Well, I guess I should show you. And just a heads up, by the way, quarters and, yeah, I think that one's a quarter, and that one at the back over there, the view, is a keycard. Anyway, we've got 5 keycards, so we don't need to pick that up. So if we actually come up hallway straight SO2 right here, or whatever, we can go to a new room that I've titled SUV-0. Now this is support from SCP Containment Breach. If I open this door, by the way, the doors can kill you if it's a blast door, so don't stand in the blast doorway for too long, you will die. So what is in this room? Well, surveillance from SCP Containment Breach. There's a quarter right here, by the way. So what can you do in here? Well, you can decontaminate like containment zone, that's what you can do. So of course, this room, I'm kind of proud of this room because the TV's on the wall here. So if you come over here, this will come up. Decontaminate like containment zone requires keycard access 5. Once activated, you have 130 seconds before light containment zone locks down and removes all entities. Now, this is kind of like your nuke for this zone, only this zone. This is the nuke for light containment zone. Now, of course, until I make heavy containment zone, this is the most overpowered option you can do. Because of course the best option you can do is the alpha warhead, but I haven't added the alpha warhead because heavy doesn't exist. Anyway, yeah, decontaminate light containment zone. Let's do it. So you have 30 seconds to escape at this point. Let's get our keycard and make a run for it. So what do? Now there is actually a safe spot. If you're in light containment zone, you will die. There is a safe spot if you get to the elevators at exit B. But, I mean, at that point you'd rather just go to heavy and be safe anyway. So let's just show you what happens if you fail to escape. The door is locked, you are stuck in the facility, and you cannot get out. That's what happens if decontamination occurs. So, if I were you, like, decontamination, it's useful if like, for example, like I said, there is the safe zone in elevator B. If you stand at the back wall in elevator system B, you will be safe. And I will show you this exact location right now. This is what the facility looks like above from, by the way. So let's go over to elevator system B real quick. If you stand about here in elevator system B, you will be safe from the decontamination. I think. Is it this one? Is it? Or did I like change it? I think I changed it. Okay, I guess there is no safe spot from decontamination then. So, oh wait a minute, yeah, okay, so there is one safe zone from decontamination, and it's right here. If you could just get to this corner of the 372, you will be safe from decontamination. So if the SCP is like all the way over here, it guarantees he's going to be stuck in the facility and he is basically going to die. So basically, if you press that button, I know for a fact if you press that button, you will not get any further than the bathroom hallway. So, this is why I recommend you team up with your fellow Class D or scientists. So, for example, say a scientist decontaminated the zone, and the SCP was chasing something around, or was chasing the scientist up here. Scientists would decontaminate the thing, and a fellow scientist or a D-class would run into the corner of 372, into the funny meme corner, and you won't die from decontamination, because decontamination doesn't affect this area of the room. I might add like a little mini ventilation thing up here, just to make it look like it's completely safe. Just as a little secret Easter egg, but you know. Unless I just make the zone much bigger than it needs to be. But yeah, I will make some notes-worthy changes for if there are any changes. So yeah, that's basically all there is to offer with like Containment Zone right now. So what are the playable classes? What I go over very quickly. We've got the Class D personnel, so these guys spawn with a quarter and that's it. You've got the SCP subjects. Now, there's actually 2 classes. Although one of the classes I'm gonna remove. Yeah, they're not gonna function very well. So that's actually SCP-939. I might have to remove those until I get support for like ideas or something that I can make work with 939. And SCP-106. Now 106 is the only playable SCP right now. I'm going to update that so that there's going to be 2 playable SCPs. And yeah, just 2 playable SCPs per game. Just for like containment purposes. When we get more zones, I'll increase the SCP player count to 3. But yeah, it's gonna be the only playable SCPs are gonna be 106 and 035. That's who they're gonna be. Scientists, of course, you got these boys. MTF and Chaos Insurgency do not spawn yet because the surface hasn't been built and does not exist. But yeah, MTF, they're going to be very useful when it comes to the 682 game mode. You'll be playing as MTF for that entire game. I'm pretty sure everyone will be the MTF commander in that game mode too, so that's cool. But yeah, that's everything to offer with like Containment Zone right now. SCP-914, the Armory, Decontamination, and of course SCP-500 and all that. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and map trailer will be released soon. Goodbye.